Hello and welcome back once again, the Cyprus Show. I am coming back with a different guest who is amazingly, I don't know how to describe you. I can't just use one word. She is just so bright and I loved everything. We had a little chat before we started and I can't wait for my viewers to get to know you. Her name is Magdalene Lafontant. I said your name right. It's a beautiful name.
That is correct. Thank you.
Incredible, yeah. She is the founder of Nakai skincare product. I was reading at the beginning of, the meaning of the name in itself. Do you mind telling us, our followers, the meaning of your product's name?
Absolutely. Thank you, Rita, for having me today. Nakai is actually from Zimbabwe. I am born and raised in Zimbabwe, proudly Zimbabwean.
Wow.
And it's actually my daughter's name. So Nakai is from my Shona language, which means be beautiful.
Wow,
Yes.
Be beautiful.
Yes.
I am recently obsessed with the word be, like be beautiful. It's like becoming, it sounds so powerful.
True.
Wow. How long have you been in Canada for?
I've been here for 15 years. It was actually our anniversary, myself and my husband, on the 13th of April. So it's been 15 years since we decided to chase the dream.
Incredible. If you don't mind me asking, what was that dream?
Well, I think, you know, the whole thing of the greener pastures is what it always is, right? But at the same time, leaving Zimbabwe was more of getting to know myself better, getting to grow as a human being, and see where the world takes me. So moving to Canada was a big challenge, which I say I really have been enjoying for the past 15 years.
Oh, amazing! Because I'm asking all this to say how you're still connected to your roots. I mean, you're still giving your daughter the name from your language. How does that make, like, do you feel proud when you feel that connected to your roots?
I do. It literally makes me shine, and it really makes me feel happy. It's things that we take for granted when it comes to the roots, and you can relate to that, being from Rwanda. As an African, you can never really leave who you are. At least that's what I believe. I left home when I was 18, but the roots are always embedded in me, not just in naming my child Nakai, or my first daughter's name is actually Madiwa. Madiwa means you're loved. Wow. So
I'm calling you to get my children's name for the future children.
So it's, you know, it means a lot, and it's also paving the way for them as well to know where they're from. My husband is from Haiti, by the way.
Wow.
So it's still African as well, because, you know, they were the first country to actually gain independence as well. So yes.
Oh, amazing. So what is it, what would you say, what is it back home that you connect to? Like, as soon as you think about Zimbabwe, what comes to your mind first?
Wow, food.
Oh my God, yes, preach.
I have to say food. I have to say the arts and culture. There's just something about the music, and the people themselves are filled with so much resilience. I never like to use that word every time when it comes to Africa, because that's really what it is. There's so much resilience in Zimbabweans, and I find that stayed with me in having to leave home and adjust to a new country. That also takes resilience, right? So when I think of home, I think food, I think the arts, the culture, the music, and just how resilient the people are.
Oh my God, like, it's amazing and it's beautiful to watch you say it, even how passionate you are about it. Drives me like, I want to go home today. It's incredible. And you have this product that you have created. You've started your own business, and it's about beauty and just taking care of your skin. Can you tell me what it is about the skin that, like, what did you choose that particular element to focus on?
Gosh, I take a deep breath every time I talk about this. Well, first of all, being a Black woman, you want something that you can resonate and connect with. And I think that was my first part, that I realized that, yes, there are brands there for Black people, for African women, but there's still so much room for growth for us, for people to realize that self-care is not selfish. You know, when I look at my aunties and my grandmother and my mother, for them to just sit there and do nothing feels like it's not supposed to be done. So in creating my skincare line, it was more of, and of course the lipsticks as well, it was more about being beautiful, meaning it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to understand how your skin functions. It's okay for you to put on that black lipstick or red lipstick or green lipstick and just find yourself and be who you are.
Oh my God, that's incredibly amazing. Because I remember the first time I started getting into makeup, they put for me this foundation and I couldn't tell, like my face didn't look like it was attached to my neck at all. I was like, oh my God, where am I going to go with this? But later on, I found something that really works for me. So when you talk about Black women get, like all the people of our skin color to get something that works with their tone, it's another work. And I'm like, why is it so hard? It makes you want to be brown or light skinned for you to get something that works.
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely,
amazing.
absolutely.
Yeah. How long have you funded this business for you?
Wow, so I actually started at the beginning of COVID. It was,
Wow.
yes, March 2020.
Oh my, how? Now I have more
Yes.
questions. Because everybody, the whole world is running out. Everybody's stressed out.
Yes,
Wow.
and I tell you, I always do the opposite. I mean, my parents will tell you when I'm told to go east, I go west. That's always been me. And starting this journey during COVID really taught me a lot. Sometimes we always want to find the right time, the right place, not realizing that when it comes to dreams, it's your dream. It's got no specific time to go for it. And
Yeah.
so that's when Nakai was birthed. It was actually March of 2020.
Oh my God, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So like the whole world is saying otherwise. You choose to go the other direction and it's going so well because I was looking through your website where you guys, if you want to go shop at her store, it's on the website Nakai.com, I think.
Yes, Nakai.Cosmetics.com.
Okay,
Yes.
can you say it once again for the viewers to listen and go shop? It's amazing.
Absolutely, Nakai.Cosmetics.com. So www.Nakai.Cosmetics.com.
Okay, incredible. And what would you say to the women of the Black African descent who are struggling with their beauty and also how they feel about their skin? And you do incredible lipsticks too, where we have this issue where we feel like our faces are too big, our lips are too big. Like we have all these complaints, but you have a way that you have created things that still make them beautiful, that amplify their beautiful. And what would you say to them? What's your advice?
You've said it right there. When you look at it now, big lips are a thing. Having curvaceous bodies is what people look for now. People are having surgeries now to actually look how you and I look. And so when I think of Nakai being beautiful, it means you have to own your own beauty and be comfortable in your own skin. And I find self-love is not something that comes naturally, actually. It is a journey. So in me creating this, it allows each individual human being to be on their own journey, like understanding your skin type, knowing what's best for your skin, knowing that even as Black people, there's something that went viral on my Instagram page about wearing sunscreen, for example. You know, it is really important. And I had a t-shirt that was written, "Dear Black people, our skin does crack as well. Please wear your sunscreen." So little things like that that we don't necessarily are aware that it is important and it's part of self-care. So this is my journey and I'm loving it.
It is beautiful because you're talking about skin, the skincare and using sunscreen. Do you mean we also need sunscreen?
You get sunburned. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Black
Because like
skin.
the darker you get, that's more melanin for you. Like you say it's not good for our skin?
So I love
I
these
haven't heard
conversations.
this. I love it too. I'm
So
learning.
the thing is with Black skin, what happens is with anybody, the darker your skin gets, that's actually your cells in your skin telling you that, uh-oh, this is not right. So we have our melanin. The beauty of it is because we are dark already, we think it's okay, but people don't realize that we actually do go darker. And by getting darker, that's actually a sign that your body and your cells and your skin is sending to say, this is not safe, you gotta protect me. So when we say melanin popping, you and I are popping all the time. We don't need extra sun because we have the color in our skin. But then if you're to compare with a Caucasian person, when they do go brown from their natural color, that is actually the cells fighting and saying, hey, hey, protect me, by creating this extra melanin. So it's everybody. Skin cancer does not discriminate. That's what I always say.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, you're right on
Skin cancer
that.
doesn't discriminate. So you and I, we both need to wear sunscreen.
Wow, there you have it. You get learn how to I'm still like I'm going to literally chat with you right after this and learn how to do that, because I've
Sounds
never
good.
thought about it.
Sounds
I always
good.
thought like it's the light skin that gets burned, but not me, because they're like, oh, they're trying to get dark like us, so it works for us. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot to learn. And thank
It's a
you
whole
so
lot
much.
more.
Maybe as we close off, as we learn to the end of this conversation, when you look at your daughter and how much you've taught them and how much closer to home they are by being beside you, and how you're fighting for us to still embrace our beauty and who we are and what we look like, what is one thing you would tell them not to forget as they grow up and as they find their way into the world?
Be kind. Be a kind human being. I find being a kind human being will not just take you places, but you as yourself, you literally see a world in a different view. So beyond anything about the succession and, you know, the fame, for me, it's really important to always stay being a kind human being.
Wow. And maybe just express yourself or explain yourself in ways, just a few ways that you think being kind can make you feel, and what you think can be the impact of it to the world, to the rest of the world.
Absolutely. Giving back is a big thing. You know, when I do this, I'm really huge here in the community in Toronto of giving back from different foundations. Shout out to Seshemi. It's actually a foundation that I am one of the board of directors, and we focus on Black communities.
Right.
So it seems like such a selfish thing when you give back, but it does make you feel good. And it becomes a chain reaction to the next person when they see that you've done it, and they also feel they can do it, and it repels continuously. So really and truly, I always say being kind means giving back, and giving back is not about money. It's about time. It's about love. All those are all different ways that you can actually give back.
Absolutely. Like even right now, I feel like you've given me so much, because we never realize, I think we take light on how when you give your time to someone, because that's something that is non-refundable. Like you will never have 3 p.m. ever again of April 2021, like this moment. So I appreciate you so much for making your time and for being with us. You're incredibly beautiful, and I am honored to have hosted you.
Thank you, Rita, for this chance, and I appreciate you as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.